Thank you. Well, hello everyone. I hope you're doing well. You made it through the storms okay. It was I had a little bit of PTSD last night when the wind started getting up. We live out in Indian Rock, and it's a mess out there if you've not been out there. So I'm glad we made it through uneventful, as far as I know. We haven't checked it yet. But my name is Alise Nolan. I'm here on behalf of the Gilmer ISD Foundation first. And thank you so much for always having me to come and speak. We are very excited. We are going to have our first annual Crawfish Boil, which is a fundraising event for our foundation. And it will be an event of Saturday the 23rd at the New Gilmer Event Center. And we're excited, of course, to also use the New Gilmer Event Center. We are trying to fund between 30 and 50 tables for this event. So again, I'm coming and asking for either your donations in form of purchasing a table, which is $400, or individual tickets, which are $50 a piece, or if you can't make it and would like to donate toward the Gilmer ISD Foundation, we would love that as well. This is our major fundraising event, first fundraising event this year. We hated to hit everyone last fall because everyone got hit pre-Embry. So we decided to do this spring, and we wanted to do it during crawfish season. If you're aware of the Harvest Festival Crawfish Boil that they have in Longview, it's a huge event. They raise crazy money every year to fund their scholarship opportunities for Harvest Festival juniors that participate in their livestock shows. So I got the idea from them. My husband Scott is head of that committee, and they've been doing this since the 1970s and have raised a large amount of money. And I thought, if they can do that, well, we can do that as well. Their event sells out every year. They pretty much don't have to even solicit for tables. They have a few tables that are available. They have 2 sittings. And so this year we'll have our first sitting, which will be in the evening time only. So we hope we can grow, and we aspire to do what they do. I have a good mentor for that, but we thought, why not bring that to Gilmer? Because honestly, a lot of people in Longview and even Gilmer aren't even aware that they do that. And crawfish is becoming more and more popular, and we thought this would be a super fun event to do in Gilmer. We're very excited. We're going to have Mason Dawson, who is a local young man who's a Texas country singer. If you haven't seen him around, he's been at Davidson's, he's been at Crawdaddy's, he's been several different places. And he is an up-and-coming artist, local kid from the Gilmer Harmony area, and he's amazing. Just very, very talented. So he was excited to be a part of our event. We'll have crawfish that's going to be catered by Crawdaddy's here in Gilmer. We wanted to keep it local and fund local people. So, and his children have all gone to Gilmer. And Jason Knight is his name. If you've been to Crawdaddy's, they do an amazing job. So he's excited to do, he's never done an event quite this large. And so we want to give him that opportunity, and hopefully we can do it year after year for us. So we're going to have crawfish, we're going to have jambalaya, and unlike the Harvest Festival, this will be a non-alcoholic event. So we'll have water bottles for everyone, or bring your own Coke. So, we are affiliated with the school, so we wanted to stay, clean with that. But we're very, very excited about it. And what you've got on each of your tables, you have a 41-year kind of a sign-up form. If you or your business would like to be a part of the Crawfish Boil that we're going to have, we just need your information. We have different sponsorship levels that are available. Signage recognition will be at the event, and you'll also be on our new Gilmer ISD Foundation website that we have in the works. That will be up by next fall. We're very excited about that. And we'll have a page that is designated for the Crawfish Boil, and you will be listed on there as well. Event sponsorship is $12,000. Champion is $5,000 and up. Partner $2,500 and up. Buckeye Forever $1,500. Sustainer $1,000. And then contributor is $500, and donator is $250. And then you can mail those checks to me at Gilmer ISD Foundation at our school district. So, or I can come by and pick them up, whatever you would like for us to do. We're trying our very best to get as many of these tables sold by this Friday, so that I can get with Mr. Knight at Crawdaddy's, and we can go ahead and do kind of a pre-order on the crawfish. We don't want to wait up until the week of. So, very excited about that. Would love to have you part of that. From what I understand, Michael Blanks has graciously donated some of your men to come and assist and help us and ladies at the event and help us serve and clean up the crawfish. We also have our Gilmer High School ROTC and our Gilmer FFA members that are going to help as well. And that's a great kind of community service event that those kids could do. Knowing from my experience with my daughter Bethany and Audrey and Alyssa, you know, you need all of the community service that you can get on your resume as you're applying for these scholarships. So I can't thank you enough for stepping up and offering to assist us with this Crawfish Boil. We're very, very excited about it. We hope it's a really fun event. You know, it'd be, what can you not love about live music, Texas country music and crawfish on a Saturday night in Gilmer. So we think it'll be a whole lot of fun, and we hope you'll all come. Consider having a table for your business or donating. All the money that we raise will go back to worthy Gilmer ISD projects. It kind of fills the gaps. If you know anything about school systems, we get our money both federally and state. And so there are things that are kind of out of that realm that we like to purchase for our teachers and our students that we can't always fund. And, you know, we have to kind of scratch together what we can and kind of put things together for the programs that we want to initiate for our students. So this really helps us with programs. It helps us with future scholarships that we may give to students and staff. If one of our goals is that if we have a student teacher, a teacher's aide who has been helping in one of our schools, and she would like to go back and get her teacher certification, then we can help fund that with her with the scholarship to help her along her way. So our heart truly is at giving back and helping Gilmer ISD in any way we can. And as I said, we're just filling the gaps. So thank you so much for letting me talk about the Gilmer ISD Foundation. And then I'm going to switch over to another hat that I wear, and it is the Cherokee Rose Festival. I feel like all I do is come and ask for money, but I promise you it's for a really good cause. Several years ago, we brought back the Cherokee Rose Festival, and we did that because we felt like there needed to be a spring festival. At that time, we did it in conjunction with the Agri-Life Extension Agency and Miss York and Miss Slover at that time. Now, we are doing this in conjunction with the Gilmer Area Chamber of Commerce, Lori McCluckey, and we've also been sponsored by Community Credit Union of Texas. They are going to be sponsoring their stage, and we will have Texas country singer Corey Morrow, along with, and let me see if I can read this correctly down here, Lee Mathis and Brutally Handsome Band that will begin open for them at 6 o'clock. We have an all-day slate of events. We'll have vendors, both booths, both nonprofit booths, churches, community groups. We'll have food vendors that will be stationed around the square, and we'll be open on 3 sections of the square, and we will not shut down 154. We'll have a last chance plant sale for our local FFA chapters. We're going to have all of our contests that we have, as in the past. We'll have the turtle race. We will have bubble gum, hula hoop, jump rope, baby crawling, ice cream, cornhole. With a Paws for a Paws dog show that's in conjunction with Paws out of Longview, which is a dog group that helps train dogs to be service animals. We'll have the Cherokee Rose Little Prince and Princess contest, and then we're just looking at just really kind of bringing the community together, bringing them downtown. One of our early emphasis for this festival was to bring awareness to literacy in Upshur County and also bring awareness to agriculture. And so that's why we bring in the FFA. We'll have the Bluebonnet Literacy Club. They came in last year along with some Gilmer area teachers, and they will be reading to students on the square on quilts sectioned around the courthouse. So that's a really cool thing that we do, and you'll be amazed at how many children come up just to sit and listen to someone read. As I've told you before at this meeting, our literacy rate, not our literacy rate, but our socioeconomic rate in Gilmer ISD is in the high 80s. So we have a lot of kids as parents. They work 2 and 3 jobs, you know, just to put a roof over their head. So reading has not always been something that is, you know, as frequent in their homes as it might be our own. So that's something we're always striving to, is to improve the literacy in Upshur County, improve our students' literacy rates, and because we know that impacts them the rest of their life. So those are our 2 emphases. We'll have other local groups that will be a part of this as well. We do have this year, if you're interested for your business, we're doing this for the 2nd year. We started it last year. We're going to do it again this year. And we have a business division of the turtle race. So for $250, you can enroll your turtle and win the prize, which is a big, huge trophy. It's about this big, and you get bragging rights for the year, and you get to keep it in your business. And that helps us fund the literacy projects that we do. We have given, every year that we have had the Cherokee Rose Festival, we give back in some capacity to a school district. We have board members that assist us on this committee, and they work. This isn't like another, where you just come for one day and you clean up. These kids meet with me once a week, 1 to 2 months prior to the actual Cherokee Rose Festival. They come the day of, they work from 7 in the morning until 9 that night. They help us man the contest, they help us put out the vendors, help them to get set up, they help us clean up, they help us procure sponsors and vendors. So they do it all, because as I tell them, my goal is for me to train you so that one day you come back, you give to the community, and you carry on the tradition of the Cherokee Rose Festival or anything else we have going on in the Gilmer community. It's all about teaching the others to lead. So they do a really good job. I'm very proud. That's probably my favorite aspect of the Cherokee Rose Festival is our junior board members. So if you see in your heart it is something you would like to give to, we sure would appreciate it. You can be, you can just donate, or you can be a festival sponsor. You can be an actual contest sponsor. And if you want to help us that day of the contest and come up and give your time, we'll take you up on it. I have men that come up every year and assist my husband with the turtle race. And the turtle race last year, I think we had 75 turtles. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. I mean, people come out of the woodwork for that turtle contest, so pretty huge. I have to be very careful because the trolls will get me on Facebook if I publicize it too much and PETA, but I've got lots of cooperation from our local authorities, and we were kosher to have that turtle race because we made sure no one painted on it with paint that couldn't come off once we put them back into the wild. I spent literally, y'all, I think 3 full days, like, stressed out talking to everyone all the way up the chain to make sure that we were legal to have a turtle race. It's pretty funny. But anyway, so we hope you will support us as well for the Cherokee Rose Festival. You've got forms on your table. If you need more, please let me know. And if you want to help us with any of these 2 projects, we'd appreciate it. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
I got a question.
Yes, sir.
So on the Crawfish Boil, how many people do you need, you think?
I would love to have 50 tables times 8. That would be amazing. 30 would be great. Bethany and I, if we could get 40 tables, that would be amazing.
Yes,
Because I'll tell you this, so far, we have First National Bank of East Texas. They have become a sponsor at $2,500, which is huge because that will help us cover the cost of the building plus the tables that we need to set up. And so the price of the crawfish, that's going to cut out part of our pricing per plate. And I know it sounds a lot for $50 a plate, but we're all about raising money to use back in the district. So I can't charge $30 and pay $20 for crawfish and make a profit and be able to pay for, there's a lot involved with this. I have to have paper towels. I have to have, tablecloths. I have to have trash sacks. I have to have trash cans. There's lots of things involved with having a crawfish boil. The water bottles and such as that. We're looking toward Ozarka, to donate all the water bottles. So we're trying to get as much as we possibly can paid for. That's why I put the sponsorship. It's going to cost us about $12,000 to do this. So I would love to have it funded outright, and then anything we make with our ticket sales go directly back into the foundation. And I mean, we're going to hit the ground running. We have a tip grant that we give to teachers at the end of this month at our end of school picnic, and I'd like to give more than one. And our teachers are given a $500 check that day. They take it and they use it on a worthy project in their classroom. They work on this for about 2 months. I sent out a rubric style application. They fill it out. They have to match it to our standards that we teach to in the state of Texas. And they tell me how they're going to use it in their classroom to promote those standards and positively impact their students. So seriously, all the money we raise is going to be used on tip grants, on scholarships, on teacher grants and scholarships to go back to college for any type of program that we need that we can't fund both federally and statewide.
So you're gonna set it up like ours?
Yes.
Some servers and people cleaning the tables.
Yes.
You're gonna need that night.
That's what I need that night, if y'all don't mind. We'll have trash cans that'll be on rollers, and we'll have people that will be going around, and as people fill up their crawfish bins, we'll dump those, and we'll have paper towels on the table, we'll have tablecloths, they'll go through the line, they'll get their crawfish, they'll get their jambalaya, they'll get their forks and spoons and napkins and such as that, and then and their waters, and they'll go sit down, listen to music. And I tell everybody, Harvest Festival is all the crawfish you can eat. This is going to be almost all the crawfish you can eat. So, we're growing. We're starting this year, so we're excited about it. Yeah, that would be how you would support it. It's just assisting us and the students that are there, and for helping us, you would, of course, get to sit down and eat.
And it's on this a message at high school for the Interact kids.
Great.
Rotary Interact kids could volunteer,
That'd be
so
perfect.
they need hours.
They do. I mean, these kids, and it's some of the classrooms, they have to have the hours for like government, so that's huge.
I checked with ABC, they don't need water to livestock around there.
That'd be, if you would do that for me, that'd be. I would rather keep it
I'll-
as local as we can. Okay,
If
let
Mike
me
can
know.
usually handles that for us.
Okay.
But I'll see if I can get him to get the phone.
And also, Jeff may want to talk about it. We're doing another project through the Gilmer ISD Foundation that will be through Rotary, where we take money to help needy families in the area. And we're calling that the Helping Hands Program. Jeff, you want to say a little bit about that? Or?
I can. We occasionally, the school district, we get hit with requests from families and the campuses that need assistance with things that the school can't really fund. And it could be, like over the Christmas holidays, I had a request for windows to be put into a house that had no heat. And so I had to, over the holidays, I scrounged around and tried to find resources to help that family get windows placed in their homes so they could at least turn on the heat over the holidays. And so we get hit with things like that quite often. In May of last year, we had a family that over the snowmageddon that happened, they lost their portable carport, and so before they would come and do it, install another one, their wheelchair ramp in their home had to be up to ADA compliance. And so we had to rebuild a new wheelchair ramp for their daughter who was in a wheelchair, just so they could get a new carport put over their home. And so we were able to get that scrounged around and able to do that. So we get a lot of requests sometimes from families that need assistance that the school, they just need help. And so this would be a great opportunity for the Rotary Club to be able to work with the Gilmer Foundation, or the Buckeye Foundation.
Gilmer ISD Foundation.
And so, and help fund those requests that come in that sometimes the school we can't fund because of federal funding or state funding that we get.
And we'll have a page on our new website that will be devoted to the Helping Hands Project at Rotary Club. So you will be given attribution for that. And we'll have a section on there where anonymous people may want to give toward that program. You never know, there may be a graduate of Gilmer or someone that has a connection with Gilmer that wants to donate toward that. So perhaps maybe all the money won't have to just come from Rotary. We'll get anonymous donations. I like to think of what just recently happened at the Upshur County Library with a lady that was a Gilmerite, and her employer gave, a large sum of money to redo the Upshur County Library youth department. If you've not seen that, it's absolutely amazing and very inspiring. But thank you again. Are there any other questions that I can help you with? Or if you think of anyone else that might be interested and they might like a form for either the festival or the Gilmer ISD First Annual Crawfish Boil, we'd love to get it to them. Like I say, we're working hard. We want this to be very successful. My feet are going to be on the ground all week long all over town. I have been trying to get this to where this is a success. And I think it's going to be an easy thing to put together, and it will be fun and good food. Thank you.
But Ms. Nolan says she's gonna need some help to hunt crawfish, so I'm asking all Rotary members if you